corazón de melón, 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 corazón. Corazón de melón, 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 corazón, corazón de melón, 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 corazón. Dime, dime qué pasa por mí, que no puedo ya vivir sin ella, sin ella, sin ella, sin ella. Corazón de melón, 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 corazón, corazón de melón, 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 corazón, corazón de melón, 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 melón.
Chat, I'm not kidding when I say I have no idea what we're doing today. I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're entirely learning today. Bridge. I'm bad at bridge. And I'm not playing Dispatch today. I'm not playing Dispatch today. Dispatch is not happening today. What? I'm not showing up. Hello? Hello? Why am I not here? Interesting. That's new. Vela deleted, yeah. I don't know why. This? Okay. Scuff off rip, my favorite, dude. It's always fucking something, dude. It's always fucking something. It's always gotta be fucking something. Where am I? Oh, dude. So I'm not showing up there. But I'm here. But I'm not. Okay, what about this? What if I just start from square one with this? This? Sure. 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 Hello? Wait, am I... Why is it so small, first of all? What has happened here? I kinda don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix this, because I don't know what the problem is. Let me try restarting VTube Studio. Because I don't know, you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? I mean, that's kind of what I just tried, but let's try turning this off and turning it back on again. This. Then... this. Surely this will fix everything. Right? This is a very fitting song to be happening during all of this, by the way. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Okay, I just had to restart everything. I'm here now, chat. You guys can see me now. Let's return to Purple Square. Yeah, I have devolved to my original form, Purple Square. I have returned to what I was always meant to be. What's really happened is I've returned to my most entertaining form, which is Purple Square. It does not get more entertaining than that. I do not get more entertaining than that. Hi, by the way. Hello, Chato. How's everyone doing? How's it hanging? I am unfortunately starting to get sick with something, it seems. I'm sniffly. Sniffly in my... like my sinuses kind of hurt a little bit. It's not too bad right now, and I'm hoping it just doesn't get any worse and I just have to deal with this for a while, but... knowing my luck, Knowing my luck? I wouldn't count on it. But, other than that, I'm hanging in there. I'm doing alright. How is everyone in Chateau doing? How are you guys doing? I'm also very tired. I kind of threw off my sleep schedule earlier in the week. Unfortunately. By taking one singular nap that ended up lasting like 5 hours somehow. So I'm really sleepy right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very tired. But, I'm alive. I'm hanging in there. I'm alright. Can't complain too much. We're getting ready to go out of town next week. Hold on. I spent last stream with my boobies out. I gotta cover up this stream. Can't let the internet think I'm promiscuous or anything like that. Can't be having that. Can't let the internet think that. But, yeah, we're getting ready to go out of town for Thanksgiving. Which I'm not super excited for, TBH. I'm usually pretty excited to go to new places and stuff, but first of all, this is a place we've already been before. And a place I didn't particularly enjoy when we went. Because it's Texas, and my sister used to go to school in Texas, so we went down there a lot. Anyway, like before now. So like, I didn't particularly enjoy it when we were there before, and now we're gonna spend like 6 days there. And I kind of just really don't want to. But I'm sure we'll find something interesting to do. No right, McGee. Oh, no rights, McGee. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think our left turn's not allowed. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Left turns aren't allowed in, down in Yeehawville? Yeehaw, Texas? But no, I'll make the best of it. I'm sure it'll be fine. I just am not super duper excited, you know? But, in good news, I guess I never got a chance to tell chat this, and I realized after last stream I didn't get a chance to say this. I bought a car. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. I got a car. I got it a couple days ago, technically. Again, I can't believe I forgot to mention it last stream. But, I've been looking for a long time for a good car, and we finally got one. I don't get it technically, like, it belongs to me, ownership is mine, but I don't get to have it until, like, tomorrow, I think, because they had to replace the tires first, so, for right now, I just own a car in theory, not in practice, but, I do have it. It is a thing. Maybe I'll drop some pics of the model of car in the Discord later, if anyone wants to see them. I won't drop too many specifics so as to not dox myself or nothing like that, but I will drop some fun little pics of it so you guys can see what kind of model I got and stuff, if you're curious. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about having a car. It's pretty nice. I was a little scared I wouldn't get one before the winter, and I would be looking in the middle like of ice cold December, but it was actually pretty warm the day that we got it, so I can't complain too much. So yeah, that's pretty exciting for me. What else? What else have I forgotten? There was something else I wanted to say that I forgot to say last time. But I've already forgotten. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted looking at my own boobs bounce. Yeah, I don't remember what I was gonna say, but it was probably not that important. Nothing I say is that important. But yeah, I'm really excited about having a car and stuff. Also, I'm very, honestly, more so than having the car, I'm more excited about the fact that I no longer have to look for a car. Because car shopping is so annoying to do. It is insufferable to do. I have not had a good time car shopping. Car salesmen are just like there's a lot of predatory professions out there, I think. You know, lawyers, mechanics, I don't know, the barista at Starbucks. Probably pretty predatory. They are very pushy. Yes, they're very pushy. The big thing that they always wanted was they wanted you to come inside. And the second that you came inside, they had you hook, line, and sinker. We were at one place for like an hour, even though we knew that they didn't have anything else that we wanted. And the first car we looked at was not working out. We knew that they didn't have anything else, but they kept us there for like an hour because they did not want us to leave. Until eventually we were like, let us think about it over the weekend. And they were like, no, I mean, if you think about it, then they're not gonna, it's gonna sell. These things sell so quickly. And I'm like, I really don't care. I don't want this thing anyway. And then to make matters worse, they call you all the time. They like call you every day and text you every day. And they're like, how are you still interested in this vehicle? Can we interest you in a different vehicle? Hey, we just got some new vehicles in. It's awful. They just would not stop messaging me. Hello, Elusive. Hello, welcome in. Hello, how are you doing today? Welcome in. Sorry, I'm just bitching about car salesmen. Believe it or not. I apologize. Call me Smokey? Okay, Smokey. How are you doing, Smokey? Yeah, like I said, I'm just complaining about car salesmen because I just bought a car. And they're really annoying sometimes. The guy who I bought the car from, who I actually bought our car, or well, my car from, he was like, this man was like ADHD central. He was all over the place the whole time. Like, he was just running about. He was running around. I'd gamble that I followed you from a Luna raid or interacted you with chats somewhere. I don't know. You probably interacted with me somewhere. I don't know if I've been raided by Luna lately. Maybe from a while ago, maybe. I don't know. I haven't been raided by too many people lately, so. November tends to do that. I like the early sunset. The early sunset is nice. I will concede that much. And I will also acknowledge that my favorite season is fall. So, like, I guess I don't get to complain too much about the darkness, but, like, I mean, man, it gets dark so early, man. I've been falling since February. Oh, okay. Well, then probably, yeah. It probably was an old raid of some sort. But yeah, you're welcome into the stream. We're just chilling for now. I don't know what we're gonna play today, TBH. I had something scheduled, but it didn't work out. So, I gotta figure something else out. Yeah, we're just comfy, cozy, chill vibes here. Can I just say, I hate calling myself a cozy streamer. Cause, like, nothing against people who have that, like, thing. But, like, I feel like there's like a stigma against cozy quote-unquote streamers, and like there's like a certain way that people expect them to act, especially behind the scenes, and that type of stuff is like, I just try to stay away from that. So I don't like calling myself quote-unquote cozy, but that kind of is the vibe. It's just chill, we're just vibing, you know? That's kind of what we do. Darkness is fun, it's my thrive time. I like darkness as well, but like, I also have to drive places, and I don't drive well in the dark. That's more my problem. I have to drive in the dark. You're as cozy as the night sky. I think it's a great time to have those vibes. Yeah, it is a good time to have vibes, or like cozy vibes and stuff. Yeah, I think my stream times do kind of fit my vibe and my you know, my overall scheme and stuff. Scheme makes it sound like a bad thing. Hold on. My overall shtick, I guess. You know, it does seem to, at least somewhat. Thank you for the hydrate. I do need to keep hydrated. I'm kind of getting sick. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm listening to your gooberings and rambling. Yeah, that's kind of what I do. I am just rambling. Nighttime schemer, that's I enjoy my time listening to music or with my fiance, preferably both. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. The vibes of this time of year are just kind of immaculate. I gotta concede. I just am salty because I had to drive home in the dark. I'm just salty about that. That's all that it is. It kind of sucks because like we're driving to where we're going out of town on Wednesday, I think is when we're leaving. Yeah, Wednesday. We leave Wednesday morning, and we're driving there. But like, it's a long drive. It's like 7 hours if you don't stop, which is like a guarantee we're gonna drive into like the nighttime, you know, at this time of year. So it's like I'd trade half my soul to be able to turn on cat night vision in the dark. Dude, unironically, I would kill to have like the bat echolocation, you know, or like the, what is it, dolphins that do that too? No, not whales. Whales? Is it whales or is it dolphins or is it some other sea mammal? It's not seals. Someone has like echolocation underwater, right? I would kill to have that. It would make things a lot easier for us. For me, specifically. Do you know how much mischief and mayhem I could get up to if I had echolocation? The more I think about it, the more I realize that there's probably a reason that I was not allowed to, that I was not given any like superpowers at birth. You know, I think there was probably a good reason for it. Dolphins do that. Sharks also have a weird way of sensing things. Interesting. Yeah, so I was right about it being dolphins at least. Actually, what you really want is platypus radar sense. Dude, everything I learn about platypuses? Everything I learn about them is like weirder than the last thing. Dude, I don't understand how those creatures exist. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I think Sleep Token has some of the best vibes at nighttime. It's also a great fun time music. I think I have listened to maybe 2 Sleep Token songs in my life, to be fair, so I can't say for sure, but from the 2 that I've listened to, I think you're very right, yes. Actually, let me see. What Sleep Token songs have I seen? Sleep Token. Sleep Token mentioned I'm activated. Oh, you've activated mod lights. You're in for it now. Let's see, which ones have I heard? I can see things without visual, audio, chemical detection. Deep, murky waters. Ooh, murky water. Eee. They see a fish activate their muscles when they swim. Again, fascinating creatures. By the way, I have listened to Rain, and I have listened to... Oh, that's right. I listened to the weird one with the weird name, DYWTYLM. That one. I've listened to those 2. Those are the only 2 Sleep Token songs I think I've ever heard. None of the rest of these look familiar. Yeah, I don't think I've heard the rest of them. Preferably the new album. Caramel is a good song for it. Or Granite. Caramel or Granite. Alright. I will take your word for it and I will add them to my playlist to listen to later. Yeah, Caramel there. And Granite. Yeah, Granite. There we go. There we go. Okay, I've added them to my playlist to listen to later. If you guys ever have music recommendations for me, you can feel free to toss them at me. I will always at least listen to them. And I'm always down to hear the music tastes of my audience, of my community. Because I think I have a pretty weird music taste. I think mine is pretty all over the place. So, I don't understand people who have like, whose music taste is all like easy to describe, you know? Like, people who say, oh yeah, I just listen to K-pop. Oh yeah, my music taste is just pop. Oh yeah, I only listen to heavy metal. Dude, I listen to whatever scratches my brain in the right way at that very moment. Right? Like, am I the only one? Am I just crazy? I don't have like a singular music taste, you know? I just listen to what feels good. What like, you know that meme of the SpongeBob Ascend meme? I just listen, I'm like that. Whatever makes me feel like I'm ascending like SpongeBob at any given moment is what I listen to. Actually, speaking of Sixth Senses and cats, you remind me of the Catwoman Selena Kyle. I think that's a compliment. I'm trying to say you have a mystic of the night. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know who Selena Kyle is. Let me see. Hold on. I want to know who that is. Selena Kyle. I spelled it wrong. Oh, like that classic Catwoman. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll take that as a compliment, yes. I like being, that's kind of the vibe I go for, yeah. Oh, is Selena Kyle just the name of Catwoman? Okay. I thought it was like a Miles Morales, Peter Parker situation where they're like both kind of Spider-Man, but they're different versions of Spider-Man. She's just always Catwoman. I don't even know what genre my music is 80% of the time. Yeah, I just listen to whatever scratches my brain. I don't know. People ask me that very often as like an icebreaker, and I'm like, I don't know. Man, I listen to everything. I don't know. I listen to everything and nothing. You could be the Miles Morales of Catwoman. I will absolutely take on that role of being the Miles Morales of Catwoman. I will wear that badge with pride. I will proudly be the Miles Morales of Catwoman if it means that I can spawn another banger like Into the Spider-Verse. Absolutely. So, I listen to a lot of different styles of metal, but I follow the song I want to hear at that moment. So yeah, whatever gives me that dopamine. Yeah, I like, you know, I have certain like artists that I like more than others. Like, lately I've been listening to a lot of, oh, what is her name? Hold on. I've been listening to a lot of one artist, but I forgot her name. She's like, we've already heard one of her songs on here today. Hello, A-Pop. Good evening. You're a fan of dopamine. Have you started selling? I can't afford to sell that, A-Pop. It's in very small, short supply. I can't afford to be selling that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's priceless. It's more expensive than gold. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out who this is that I've been listening to a lot of Malcolm Todd. For one thing. I've been listening to a lot of Between Friends as well, actually. I listened to a couple of their songs. How are you doing, by the way, Bob? I didn't get the chance to ask. How are you doing? How is this fine Sunday treating you? Since the Batman of the Future movie in the style of the Spider-Verse films was dropped, maybe they could make a Catwoman movie instead. Did they actually drop it? Did they actually? Why? The Spider-Verse films were massively successful. I don't know why they would drop a chance to expand upon that universe. Or not even just that universe, that style, you know? I don't know why they'd do that. My favorite artist is Sleep Token. I just can't listen to horny songs from them. Looking, you have been Pavlov's dogged by Sleep Token music. The drool response. It's like that, but with Sleep Token's horny songs for you. Nice and cozy. Got 3 days off work and break with the family. Ah, that's nice. That's good. Yeah, I'm chilling. I am packing for vacation, as well as slightly being sick, but hopefully it goes away before we leave. There are 2 types of Sleep Token fans. Yeah, exactly. Clearly. The up response, yeah. The reason why higher ups said not too much work. Ah, yeah. Don't worry, they'll remake it like in 2 years, and it'll be made entirely with AI, and they're gonna complain when nobody goes to see it, and it bombs at the box office, and they're gonna find a way to blame voice actors again, instead of actually blaming themselves. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Just trust me. Trust my word. Get this menace. Yeah, it didn't help. I think what I ate for lunch today, because I ate something really like oily for lunch, and like I kind of am regretting it. So I'm gonna eat something a little bit better for dinner. I don't know what, but yeah, I don't think oily was the thing to go when I'm feeling like I'm sick. Chat fella needs snuggles for being adorable, warm, and gooey. No! Don't snuggle me. That's I'm scared of affection. I'd sooner walk off a bridge, go cold, go fucking die. Everyone fucking ignore Mod Lights. Ignore her. Ignore her. Everything she says is incorrect. Actually, Lights, did you lose your mod privileges? Did you lose your mod privileges by accident? Did I take those away from you somehow? You banned her last stream? Oh. Yeah, that'll do that, won't that? Oops. Actually, you know what? No, I don't regret it. You deserved it. She deserved it, chat. Don't worry. Here, I can fix it real quick, though. She deserved it, chat. Just take my word for it. Silenced for speaking the truth? No, you were silenced for propaganda. You were silenced for propaganda. You could say all you want that it was for speaking the truth, but it was for propaganda purposes. No, I'll not take your word. Damn. I tried. I tried my best. I'm not willing to try any harder, though. I tried my best. I'm so powerful again? Oh, shut up. Dude. I kind of forgot that I would take away her mod powers if I did that. Because the last time I did it with Petra, it didn't do anything. So I kind of just assumed that it would be like that again. But it did indeed. Still take it away. Is there a head pet redeem? I don't have a head pet redeem. I think I have a... Hold on. I actually might have a head pet item though. I can probably add a head pet redeem in the future. I think I have a head pet thing. Let me see. Pet? If I can spell it right. Pet. Yeah, I do. Select. Don't pin them on at all. Yeah, see, look, I do have one. See? I'm a little high up though. Hold on, let me pull myself down. I don't know why I'm so high up today. Hold on. Let me reposition myself. There, that's your honorary head pat redeem. It's not quite the same, but okay, now I'm too low down. Hold on, wait. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough, right? Oh god, everyone's petting Tiny Bella. Oh no. You guys, you're gonna destroy the world. You're going to overthrow the government with Tiny Bella. Remember, chat, for me, human for the camera is all about headspace? No, it's not. It's about the important stuff. It's about the important stuff. This is what it's about. This right here is what it's about. This is what it's about. This is the most important thing it's about. Just so you know. Just saying. Don't bonk me! But actually, you know what? You can bonk me just this once. I think that was bonk-worthy, yeah. I think that's been bonk-worthy behavior from me. Your wiles cannot sway me. You are the one person I've never been able to sway with my wiles, Apop. I already see enough of that, trust me. Apop may have a comrade in arms, finally, that cannot be swayed. I wasn't caught lacking, I swear. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. These things are weapons, trust me. I don't want to listen to this either. Hold on. Sorry. Trying to decide what music I want to listen to. I might just change my playlist again. Why is this playing again? Is that actually on my playlist? I don't feel like fixing that right now. You know what? I know this will be the third stream in a row that we're listening to this playlist, but I think it's time to go back to the 80s and 90s playlist. I think it's about that time again. Chat. We're going back to the 80s playlist again. We're doing it again. Oh, this is a classic. This one's a classic. This one's a good one. I feel like Nier Automata has done some kind of joke about weaponized booba. I have seen a couple of okay, this is gonna be very niche. This is gonna be incredibly niche, and I'm 99% certain no one in here will know what I'm talking about. But there is a Utao, like not Vocaloid, but the like the thing that Teto is, Kasane Teto. There's an Utao, a relatively well-known one that is a... Hold on, let me see if I can come up with a picture for him. He is a 6-year-old, like, robot or something with rockets for boobs or something. Let me see. His name is Namine Ritsu. Namine Ritsu Utao. He was originally created as a troll. Like a troll Utao, you know? Kind of like Yoane Haku and kind of like the OG Teto as well. But Teto with rocket are you for real? He's like, oh, okay, hold on. Let me pull up this design first. 'Cause I think that will help you guys understand what I'm talking about here. Wave. Image. Change. Browse. Okay, this is Ritsu. This is what he looks like. He is 6 years old. He is a bully whose favorite tactic is purple nurples. Let's see. What else? What else was the information that there was about him? Find anymore. I know that there was a lot of information about him somewhere, but I can't find it. But yeah, he was like 6 years old and had rockets for boobs, and he's like a big bully, but he's one of those troll utaos, kind of like Haku and OG Teto. But you saying you saying weaponized booba kind of reminded me of that, yeah. But I am sure that Nier has probably done something like that at some point. That is very much sounds like a Nier thing, yeah. I know this is more concerning than the last, yeah. That's the thing that like the thing with like Utao is that they can kind of just be whatever you want them to be. He's 6 was the guy that created him, friends with P. Diddy. Oh, dude, I think they were just trying to cram all the weird stuff that they could into him, like into his shtick, you know? Oh yeah, he weighs 25 tons. His weight is 25 tons. Chest is said to be a set of missiles which contributes to the 25-ton weight. It's all 2chan humor from 2009. So yeah, that's kind of the deal with him and his shtick. I know a lot of like the old school Vocaloid lore and stuff. Everything about this is... Oh no, you said driving in my car, Teto Vocaloid has done something to my brain chemistry. So fun fact, thank you for the follow, Soleil. Fun fact, Teto is actually not a Vocaloid. She is also an Utao. She was originally created as a joke character, alongside Yoane Haku and also what's her name? The yellow-haired one. She's the one who sings Gocha Gocha Uruse. What is her? Akita Neru. Akita Neru. She's one of those old school classic. He's got a pole too and rocket booms. Like yeah, that's Ritsu. It's so weird. It was like classic old school 2chan humor, or like 4chan-ish humor, you know. That was kind of the shtick. That was kind of the whole thing with it, was that it was like that classic older humor. But like, you know, it clearly did not age very well, you know? Okay, I'm not interested in talking about intentional rage bait 4chan stuff. Yeah, it's just like, I know a lot of the old school, like, Vocaloid and Utao lore. I don't know a lot of the newer stuff, though. I don't know a lot of the newer Utao lore stuff. The Vocaloid lore is very, like, limited outside of, like, headcanons, though. Like, there was an old, like, not saying, but, like, an old thing where, like, Kagamine Lin would die in every single song that he was in. It wasn't an actual thing, but, like, it was common enough that people were, like, just saying that was his shtick, was dying in every song he was in. I remember that, but... yeah, that reminds me of how many music videos The Weeknd dies in, too. Does he? I've never seen very many Weeknd music videos. I just kind of listen to the music. I'm gonna be honest with you. What The Weeknd song was I listening to literally yesterday? I can't remember. I'm kind of glad you skipped over my The Game thing. I saw a big message and I was not paying attention to it at the time because I was kind of distracted. Sorry. It didn't age well. People think liking 6-year-olds is evil and fucked up. I agree. I mean, that should be... One would hope that would be par for the course or be the norm, but these days there's an unfortunate rise in people who you know, we don't need to get too deep into that. It's kind of just a fucked thing, you know. It is unfortunate, though. It is unfortunate that I can say that much for sure. Sorry, I was trying to pull up something. Oh, yeah. I was trying to see what the Weeknd song I was listening to, literally, like, yesterday, that I've already forgotten I was listening to. Oh, I have the memory of a fucking turtle. Hold on, okay. We're gonna find it. Yesterday, okay. Scrolling. Is this it? No. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, it was I Feel It Coming, that's right. I was listening to that one. I kind of have a bad habit of getting, like, hyper fixated in music sometimes. Like, I hear one song and it just kind of scratches my brain well enough that I keep listening to it over and over and over again. And for some reason, that song was kind of just like that was kind of just the song for me at that time yesterday. LOL, I listen to that when I'm doing PoE canvas. Coax the good luck. That's kind of funny. Well, unfortunately, it didn't give me good luck, because all it gave me was some sort of illness. Valid. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, because it also makes me, like, hate the song after the hyperfixation has, like, died off, you know? Kind of makes me hate the song after that for a while, you know? Oh, me either. I lost so much money. I thought you got a divine thingy, and you were laughing at Moody because you got the divine thingy that you wanted. Petra has gotten Radio to do that for me. I listen to Radio so much. Is that a band? You could listen to The Rot/Rot. That's my current brain itch. The Rot/Rot. Oh, it's a song from Dispatch, I see. The Rot/Rot. Okay, I'll add it to my playlist as well. I am always down to listen to new music. Well, I've made money overall, but the gameplay was doing. I did not. I see. Do not look at the Dispatch music video spoilers. Okay, I will not. The trick is not overdoing an earworm. The trick to not overdoing an earworm is only listen once per hour. Yeah, but then I'm gonna be like clawing my eyes out for the other like 55 minutes that I'm not listening to it, you know? I'm gonna be like listening to something else. I'm gonna be like, man, I could just be listening to this other song right now, you know? That's the dangerous part, you know? How am I supposed to fast track memorizing it so I can listen to it without music? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Lights gets it. Lights understands. I need it imprinted in the wrinkles, yeah. You got wrinkles? Could have fooled me. Anyway. You don't have wrinkles? I have wrinkles on my brain. I was saying that Lights doesn't have wrinkles on her brain, you know? It's funny. Yeah, it's also on there. It's useless video game knowledge. Yeah, that explains a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. College wrinkles are meant for pinching. Oh man, okay. I know this is the, like, bad thing. But do you ever just wonder what it would feel like to pinch someone's, like, brain wrinkles? Unironically, like, just... like, what it would feel like to touch them? Do you ever just wonder? You know, just, like, can I iron out your wrinkles? There's gotta be some wrinkles to be there in the first place. I'm afraid to break it to you, Smokey. The wrinkles gotta be there in the first place, sorry. Make noodles or spaghetti, let it cool for a bit and stick your hands in. Ugh. Do I keep it in, like, the water? Or do I just, like... do I have to strain the noodles? Will that make it similar? out of the water. Oh, so I have to strain the noodles in order to fulfill this sick fantasy of mine. BT Dub, recently scientists proved that mice have empathy. Yeah, recently scientists have theorized that should humankind ever become extinct, the next animals that would probably gain like our level of intelligence would probably be crows, actually. Fun fact. Little interesting tidbit if you're curious. Elusive Smoke, you should check out Rat Park. You can't just drop that and not say anything more, A-Pop. You gotta elaborate. What on earth is Rat Park? Wiki.com/ratpark. Hold on. A series of studies into drug addiction conducted in the late 70s and published between 1978 and 1981 by Canadian psychologist Bruce K. Alexander and his colleagues at Simon Fraser University in British Columbia, Canada. All the rat studies prior were like rats like morphine dough. Also, they know first aid airway clearing techniques with an 80% success rate of clearing an unconscious mice airway. Mice know CPR. Interesting. Mice are pretty smart, yeah. I feel like we don't give most animals enough credit, you know? Mice aside, you know? These studies show that living conditions make a sizable impact on addiction. Fascinating. Well, at least we know, I guess. Those poor rats, though. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Honestly, it's kind of unfortunate when you think about like how a lot of our knowledge about biology and stuff comes from, because it's never very pretty. None of it is very pretty. Did you get that? Mice try to save their belly up friends who might be choking to death. Yeah, that's cool. I'm happy that the mice know how to do that, and also a little bit afraid of them. I am a little bit afraid that mice have that knowledge, that level of knowledge, because that also means they understand choking. And theoretically speaking, if they connect the dots, that blocking off an airway equals choking the individual and dying. You know, the chances of a mouse sneaking into your room while you sleep and smothering you with a pillow is slim, but never none. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm more afraid of kangaroos. They can drown dogs. Yeah, but like, I don't have to worry about kangaroos because they're not here. And until I learn that they've learned how to swim, I don't gotta worry about it. It's fine. Kangaroos are scary though. If they ever take over Australia, I can't say I'll be shocked. I can't say I'll be surprised, you know? They've mastered the Heimlich. Yeah, they've mastered Heimlich. They know how to do it. They know it. They know, Again, I think that we don't give a lot of animals enough credit for how smart they are, honestly. I've been watching a lot of videos of, like, seals lately, you know? Like, the seals that are in, like, preservation centers and parks and stuff. And aquariums and stuff, and, like, those motherfuckers are pretty smart, too. They know how to do a lot of fun stuff. Also, do you think a mammal on two legs is a person? Like that one, behold a man and it's an unfeathered chicken? I mean, no. I don't think so. I've actually, okay, this is kind of me nerding out a little bit, but one of the classes I'm taking this semester is actually a biology course. And one of the things we're talking about is the definition of a species because it's highly disputed and highly problematic. Shut the fuck up, Lights. It's highly disputed and highly problematic. Ignore her. She's just pouty. It's like the definition of a species was previously way back when biology was first being like studied very seriously. The definition of a species was roughly just like the adage of if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's a duck. It was basically that. If they look the same, then they are the same species. If it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. That was kind of the old way of identifying, but like obviously that's pretty flawed because like, you know, every duck doesn't look the same. Every duck has a different, like, there's some like outlier ducks that have like mutations that make them look a little different. They have different colors, they have different shapes of beaks, they have, you know, all of that stuff. So then they came up with a second way, which is, hey, what about just if they can reproduce together, then they're the same species. Which is like, yeah, that makes sense at a glance, right? But then you come to the problem of, well, what about things that like could theoretically mate, but they don't? You know, like we have no proof that a horse, like a I don't know, what's the Americans, like a penguin could not mate with a kangaroo. We have no proof at all. Literally at all. We have no proof because they don't do it in the wild. But there's no saying that it couldn't theoretically work. So like, that's like one of like 5 different issues with that theory. And so there's no real good explanation for what makes a species. Even still, we still don't have a good answer. We still don't have a good answer, you know? Sorry, I've ignored a lot of chats. Hold on. Let me catch up. I do know kangaroo leather is used in some specialty gloves like firefighter and motorcycle ones. Sparingly, that's just expensive, as it should be. Any leather that's made from, or like material that's made from real animals should probably keep being expensive. Diogenes did nothing wrong. Diogenes was doing his best, okay? Look, he was trying his best. I think kangaroo are people, at least in the sense that you shouldn't eat them. The argument around, like, vegetarian/veganism is always a really funny one. Or, well, not funny, but, like, a weird one, because it's, like, there is no moral excuse for us eating meat at this point, you know? When we have so many alternatives and we can, like, we're smart enough to know that, like, or to figure out alternatives and stuff, you know? There's no real good excuse for us still eating meat. I'm not, like, here to preach veganism to anyone, and I'm not gonna stop eating meat anytime soon, but, like, it's not like it's like that, you know? It's not like there's, you know, a good moral argument to say that you can, you know, or you should be able to. Should you eat a creature that can argue with you? I'm a clear no on this. I mean, what do you mean argue? Do you mean just, like, talk? Because if a creature can talk, then no, you probably shouldn't. But do you mean just, like, oh, parrots? I mean, dogs with speech buttons. And I mean, anything that's, like, intelligent. I mean, again, I'm going to say very straight up, eating animals of any sort cannot be morally, like, allowed, I guess. What's the word I'm looking for? If you're going for a moral standpoint, then eating any sort of animal is just not, like, you know, good, kosher, you know? I'm eating elusive smoke at the earliest opportunity. Don't worry, Apop's all talk. He won't bite. Probably. Maybe. Anything that can talk or write shouldn't be eaten. Crocodiles are close relatives to birds. Birds aren't real. Yes, I agree. I just think we need a medium point between eating humans and not eating any meat at all. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, you need a good, like, middle point on it, but, like, at the same time, we also need to acknowledge that, like, from a moral standpoint, eating meat is not, like, there's no justifying it, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. There's no justifying it other than just, I want to eat meat, so we're going to eat meat, you know? At a point you can encourage governments to stand behind, dude. Governments don't stand behind anything, dude. If there's one thing the government is good at, it's sitting. Okay? You're not gonna stand behind anything. So that cruelty can be reduced in the meat industry. Yeah, has anyone heard... Okay, this is another kind of nerdy thing. Has anyone here heard of, Oh, I gotta run ads, by the way. Sorry, hold on. We're gonna run ads real quick. But has anyone here heard of Temple Grandin? Was I the only one that learned about Temple Grandin in school? I don't know why that happened twice. But did anyone here learn about Temple Grandin at all? She was like the girl who, she advocated for, like, cows, you know? That they, no, yeah, she was the girl who advocated for cows, specifically. So, like, cows were going through, like, really cruel practices, back then for, like, the meat industry. And she was the one who came up with a lot of ways to make the whole process of, like, ranching cows a lot more humane and stuff. She created a couple of inventions that made the whole process a lot more humane and stuff. So she's always the one that I think of when I think of the animal cruelty stuff, is Temple Grandin. If you're interested, you should give her a look up. Let me see if I can find out how to spell it though. Temple. Yeah, she was an American ethologist. Oh, she's still alive. Interesting. I did not think she would still be alive. Yes, she's still alive. She's 78 years old. She is a prominent proponent to humane treatment of livestock for slaughter. Yeah. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, she's a good person to look into, you know? Example, I'd eat crickets, and I don't think a bug farm is a particularly cruel sentence to sentient life. Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, my stance is pretty, you know, there's just not really a good ethical way of doing it, but I also don't think that I don't think you could convince humanity to stop eating meat at any point, TBH. I think natural game hunting by Aboriginal tribes is allowed and fine. That kind of is an interesting thing of, like, what about, like, as long as you, I guess the big reason that, like, a lot of natural game hunting is allowed and are, like, pretty alright is because it's, like, what's the word I'm looking for? They try to they do it as sparingly as possible, and then they try to use as much of the animal as humanly possible, you know? And that's kind of the big thing for me, or for a lot of people with it. Hold on, let me turn this real quick. Sorry, I'm turning something. That's I don't know why it's doing that. Then you got the Sentinelese to deal with or not deal with, yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, there's always gonna be fucking policing things like this, you know? So, I'm not scared of the fucking sentient police. Policing what I deem sentient or not. Fucking, they're literally the same as PETA at that point, you know? Has anyone seen PETA's tweets lately? Because they are fucking funny. They're so stupid. I would honestly think that they are, like, just a bunch of jokester people joking around if it weren't for the fact that they're all very clearly very serious about what they're saying, even though they're saying some of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. Exactly, they understand they're committing a sin toward another life, but also understand that it has to be done to live at times. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a bigger issue, you know. No, there's an island of humans that have rejected all form of contact, North Sentinel Island. Oh, you're talking about Sentinelese. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think that's a don't deal with it situation. Personally, I think that is not a situation to touch on. I don't think we have the right to touch on that. You see what's happened to the rest of the world that we've touched on? I think they're good without us. I'm leaning that way too. Yeah, I think it's better to just leave them be. If they really want to reach out to us, I mean, like, my best recommendation is if they really feel like they want to reach out to the rest of the world, they can, like, do so themselves. But, like, I don't think that we should be reaching out to them. I think that is actively something that should not be done. Whatever they're doing, that's their business now. Small break to de-stress. Thank you, Elusive. Thank you for the stretch, Redeem. I will do a quick stretch. But yeah, I don't know how we got so deep into talking about the moral ethics of the livestock industry, but your model doesn't have ears. I think it does if I do this hairstyle. Yeah. Oops. Sorry. It has ears there. I said kangaroos are people and went out of control from there. Yeah. Well, I do have ears, see. Pixie. It's supposed to symbolize how they don't listen to us. I listen to most of you. Most of the time. Some of you. Some of the time. A portion of you. A portion of the time, you know? I occasionally listen. I will not take this slander of me not listening. I listen to good music. Not me? No, not you. Definitely not you. God. God, no. God, no, not you. Oh, shit. Hold on 1 second, chat. Let me send something to someone real quick before I forget. See, I love this playlist so much. I just love the 80s, 90s music. My nails are getting too long to type now. That's how I know I need to get them done again, is when it starts getting too hard to type. Still not entirely certain if I'm people, far from me to affirm or deny peopleness to other beings. Dude, I want to see if hold on, sorry, my model's gonna freeze a second here. I want to see if I can find the post that was like... I probably can't. There was a post I was looking at on Twitter that was talking about how there's like a new theory for humanity that like death is not actually death. Or like the end, it's just the ascension of humanity to a higher plane of existence. And I was like, man, this is giving me a fucking headache. Oh, dude, I was reading it. I was like, man, that's crazy. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep living, I guess. It's not gonna change much for me, TBH. But okay, cool. Cool beans, I guess. Cool beans. Whatever you say. Okay. Okay, sorry, I was looking at something else. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry, Chato. Dude, I hate that feeling when you can tell, like, you're just starting to get sick. I feel like that's worse than being actually sick, you know? Welcome back, Soleil. We got a bit off track, but we're back. Thank you for the hydrate again, Apop.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. No.
We must indeed stay focused. I am focused. Look. Look at how focused I am. Look, see, I'm focused. Can't you tell I'm focused? Oh, why did the daily check-in not work? What the fuck? Hold on. I don't know why it's not connected. Hold on. Twitch. OBS? Connected to OBS. It's connected to Twitch. Well, let me restart it. Yeah. Sorry, StreamerBot sometimes does not want to work with me. It's still a work in progress getting that to work properly. Oops. Shit. Dude, why is this doing this? Okay. Let me try it again. Today is really just a scuff day, huh? Daily chicken. Redeem. There we go. We did it. We figured it out, chat. We got it working. Orange juice and vodka is really good for some reason. Call it hard orange juice. Interesting. I think at this point I have to come to terms with the fact that I just don't like alcohol very much. Like, I can fuck up a good like Sprite and soju, but like I'm not enjoying it particularly. I don't really want it, you know? I think I just have to come to terms with it eventually. Y equals 9 over 4. You got it! Congratulations! Good job, A-Pup. A-Pup is smart cookie. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages right now. Hold on, I'm trying to take care of them real quickly. There we go. Okay, there we go. Sprite and any good liquid tonic, or tonic is good. I like alcohol in moderation. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like it. The feeling of drinking is fine, and like I like the social aspects of most of it, to a certain extent. So like I'll keep doing it or whatever. But like, I don't know. I don't particularly like alcohol. It's very strong. No matter, I hear some people that like say sometimes that like what's the word I'm looking for? That like it's like drinking juice, you know? I hear some people that are like, oh, drinking this drink is like drinking juice. I can't even taste the alcohol. Every single time someone says that, I can always taste it, like very strongly still. Like, there's no way, unless you put in like a singular drop of vodka into like a tall glass of orange juice, there's no way I wouldn't be able to taste it, you know? Some people like claim that they can do that. I can't do that. I don't know if I'm just borked or something. I don't know what. I don't know what I did. I don't know what's wrong with me and my taste buds or whatever, but like, I don't know. It's me calming down on the weekend. Yeah, some people have a very calming effect with it too, yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just not a drinker at the end of the day. It's the unfortunate truth. Only reasons for me to drink are if I were going shot for shot with someone or for a toast, yeah. Yeah, I do it sometimes like as a celebratory thing, but even then it's like I just want to chug the alcohol and get it over with because I'm not having a good time when I'm actually doing the drinking. I just have a good time when it's like when I am enjoying the feeling of being inebriated, or if I'm like you know, doing it in a social context, you know, social setting. But other than that, not big on it. Not big on it. I can taste vodka, same with liquor. It has a taste in any drink. I like the taste of it though. No, I hate the fucking taste of it. I hate the taste of it so much. I can't stand the taste of it. I absolutely cannot. There's like a Balmer's Peak. I don't know what that is. What does that mean, A-Pup? What is a Balmer's Peak? Oh, hello, idiotic beanie. Hello, welcome in. We're talking about alcohol. We're talking about alcohol and my distaste for alcohol. That is incredibly cursed emote combo. Incredibly cursed. I love it. But yeah, I have no idea what Balmer's Peak is, A-Pup. How are you doing, idiotic beanie? Beanie, not beanie. Beanie. I'm doing good. I'm about to hop on my Xbox and play Sea of Thieves. I've seen some Sea of Thieves, gameplay before. I don't think I've seen it in a while though, really. Is it still like very similar to how it was a couple years ago? Cause like, I haven't seen it since like the era of, has anyone seen the Captain Look or clip? I haven't seen it since the era of that clip, TBH, probably. So it's been a while. No, it isn't. It's very different. Okay, interesting. I'll have to look at it. I haven't seen it recently at all, really. I kind of didn't know if it was still a thing. Balmer's Peak was an XKCD thing. Comic artist asserts there's a tiny window of back that grants superhuman programming prowess. Interesting. What clip? I wasn't listening. The Captain Look clip. Like when that guy is like screaming Captain Look. They're like they're playing Sea of Thieves and it's just two of them on the boat and they're like just calmly sailing. And then suddenly one of the guys behind him just shouts Captain and the captain's like, yeah? And he's like, look. And he turns to his right and he sees a ship like barreling towards him. It's so funny. Yeah, that clip. Is Captain Look? No one. There's no such person as Captain Look. The tablet over there just turned off randomly. Oh, it might have just crashed. Oops. I don't know why I did that. I remember watching Sea of Thieves. That's the clip I remember. Yeah, that's like the big famous clip from Sea of Thieves. That one. You can crouch to go into a chest for disguise. And Reaper's Bone has a few voyages. There's also a new mini-boss. Interesting. All of this is news to me. I didn't know this was a thing. Honestly, I kind of just assumed that they would stop, that they had stopped updating it at all. But knowing that they're still doing it, it's kind of interesting. Kind of cool. I didn't know they would still be updating that game, TBH. Because that's the main way that I view chat. Is through my connection to my laptop. I barely have time to play games. I have an Xbox though. Yeah, I have been... One thing I've been trying to do better about as a strummer person is I've been trying to be better about like playing games offline and not just saving everything for online use or like for streaming usage and stuff. I think I've been doing a little bit better about it, but it's kind of like I kind of have a bad tendency to be like, oh, I want to do this and experience it with chat, but also setting up stream is like a lot of effort and a lot of motivation and stuff, and like a lot of mental stuff. That's kind of why I really wanted, like, that's kind of why I wanted to join, like, a group of some sort, and then have, like, a dedicated group Discord server where I could just stream casually, like, my games and stuff, like, that I'm doing. Just casually stream them. And not have to worry about, like, all the stresses of, you know, setting up stream and, you know, the start of stream stuff and, like, all of that, you know. You mean, like, your Discord server? Well, people don't join my Discord server. No one ever wants to join. Like, no one wants to hang out in there. The kid is not my son. Gross child. I know exactly what video you're talking about. The spider video. You could do ads and, like, hey, casual Discord stream. I just feel awkward if no one fucking showed up. You know? I feel like, you know, egg on my face. Sorry for assuming people wanna. I'll show up if I'm usually bored. I suppose. I suppose I do have more people joining lately, you know, than you've been having, so I guess I can't complain too much. I guess I could try. Or am I not a person? I don't know. Do you classify yourself as a person? I can classify you as a person. Have you ever played Sea of Thieves? I played it, like, very, very briefly back when it was first dropped, like, back when it was first becoming a big thing. I played it briefly back then, and then I didn't really keep doing it from there, TBH. But that's kind of mostly just because I joined the Discord just to spite you. Oh no, my worst nightmare. Someone actually interacting with my Discord. Whatever will I do? How will I handle this? I don't know how to handle such a thing. Poorly probably. I handle everything poorly, let's be real. But yeah, I have played Sea of Thieves very briefly. I have not seen any of the recent stuff at all. It's also a new trading company called the Smugglers. Maybe the only one's in the Discord. I want you to know that. That's terrifying. If you're okay with it, then that's a-okay with me, but just be careful. Be sure to be a little careful about it. I love that for some reason Petra, despite being in the Discord and following all of the instructions properly, she didn't get the right role. So I have to give it to her manually for some reason. How weird. It includes a new gunpowder barrel, and that can sink a sloop in 5 seconds. Interesting. Yeah, we didn't have that back in my day. I'm gonna be honest with you. We didn't have all that. We didn't have all that. Yeah, maybe I'll pick it up again. Like, TBH, I didn't play most games that I picked up around that time. I didn't play for very long because I was hyper fixated on either Final Fantasy XIV or Overwatch. So, I really wasn't interested in playing much else at those points. So, like, this is the first time I've really been on a break from most of my big games. The only games that I really play at this point are occasionally Overwatch and occasionally League of Legends, but for the most part I've been doing other stuff outside of it, which has been pretty cool. You know, getting schoolwork done, doing VTubing stuff, both behind the scenes and on stream. I've been playing a couple of, like, solo games casually on my own. I've been playing a bit of Hades too, still. I've been playing, what do you call it? Disco Elysium, that's the one. I've been playing that as well lately. Yeah, it's exclamation mark dis. I thought having to be shorter would be easier, but maybe it's, maybe I should change it to be a longer one. But yeah, if you guys want to, you can surely join, In Time for Stranger Things Season 4. Yeah, I saw that, that's gonna be coming out here soon. I am not caught up with Stranger Things. I stopped at Season 2, so I have not I've not watched season 3, but I've heard good things. Number 5? Is it 5 already? Stream Elements can do command aliasing, I think. Oh. 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 Interesting. 5 is the last. Yeah, I know 5 is gonna be. I know this most recent one is going to be the last. I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming, Selway. Thank you and good night. Have sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs or the APOP bite. And thank you for stopping by and joining the Discord. Thank you. If people are interested, I will try to have like a casual stream in the Discord once I get back from vacation. If people are interested, if people will actually show up, then I will do so. I just don't want to. I don't want to do it and like everyone's just fucking fucked up, you know. But if people are interested, I'll do it. Cause that would be a great alternative for me. Cause like I don't talk about it very much, but like convincing myself to stream some days and getting everything set up is like kind of nerve-wracking for me, really badly, you know. Like I know it doesn't need to be, and I know I'm like working myself up for no good reason and such, but like I don't know. It's like it's a lot for me sometimes, and it's a big part of the reason that I cancel streams sometimes. Is that like I need time to mentally like fortify myself, I guess, when I'm preparing to stream. Like the past 2 days I was supposed to stream, but like I fell asleep and then I woke up and it was like 5 minutes from stream time, and I was like, man, I just cannot get myself mentally to be there well enough to stream, you know? But like if we could just chill and hang out in the Discord, I think that would be a good alternative for me, you know? But that's only if people are interested, you know? I always want to do what most people are interested in doing or will be able to do, you know? I also really do want to get my Discord more active, and I do still apologize that I'm not more active in the Discord. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just bad at messaging. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's nothing personal to you guys. It's nothing personal to anyone that I'm bad at messaging to. It's nothing personal at all. I'm just really bad at keeping up with messages and messaging people and stuff. It's one thing that I know I need to work on as like not just a content creator, but as an individual. But yeah, you guys feel free to like message in there every now and then, and I'll be sure to pop in and at least say something every now and then. But you guys can have conversations and stuff in there and stuff, you know. And hopefully, I think all the bots and stuff should still be working. Any Carlbot stuff might not be working, because like I had to boot Carlbot from the server when it got hacked like a year ago. And I don't know if I fixed everything with that, but you know, I did my best. Also, yeah, I set up the entire Discord on my own, and I'm pretty chuffed about that. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm pretty proud of having put in that much effort to set it up on my own. You know? It's pretty cool. Pretty nifty of me, huh? Huh? Pretty nifty of me. Pretty baller of me, if you will. Pretty ballin'. Let me check something really fast. Ooh, there we go. Okay, we're good. I don't know how long today's stream will be. It will probably not be very long though. TBH. Again, I'm kind of just really tired. I'm trying to decide what to do for next week, because we only have 1, maybe 2 days. So tomorrow for sure, and then maybe Tuesday, depending on... I have a lot of pre-vacation stuff to take care of that day, so if I can manage to squeeze in some time for a stream to say goodbye before being gone for like 5 days. But I don't know what to play. I know Mod Lights wanted me to play Dispatch, but I don't think I want to start something new when I'm about to leave for a while. I guess it's not that long, but it's still 5 days, you know? Still a decent amount of time. I guess I could just do a couple of runs of Hades or something, or play more Oxygen Not Included. Nothing too strict or involved, you know? I don't think I've shown you guys Unsighted. That's another game that I've wanted to play. I want to play more indie games, TBH. You know, Dispatch has several episodes so you can space them out. Yeah, I know I can do that. I just like if I can be honest, if I can be very candid, from what I've seen of Dispatch, I don't think I'm going to particularly love it. I want to give it an honest shot, but I don't think I'm going to like it really. It doesn't seem like my cup of tea. But I will give it an honest shot, at least. But I want to give it an honest shot when I'm in a good, you know, space to do so. I don't want to cuck it over by being busy or stressed or anything, you know. But yeah, I want to play a lot more indie games, TBH, because I think that's where I have the most fun streaming games, is playing indie stuff. You like women? Yeah, but I play as a man in that game. I didn't mean to pin that, but you know what? That's fitting. I like women when I don't have to play as a man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I'll like it. But I'm going to give it an honest shot. But yeah, we will try it when I get back. I was trying to show you Unsighted. I haven't played this game in 3 years. Holy shit. Actually, almost 4. I can't believe it's been that long. I think Unsighted is the next game we'll add on once we hopefully finish Valhalla, TBH. But I was super excited for this game when it came out originally. It's a Metroidvania, and it's like the first Metroidvania that I think I've really liked in a while, you know? Because I don't think I'm usually that big on Metroidvanias, but this one was really fun from what I played of it. If I like it enough, I might try searching for some more Metroidvanias to play on stream. But I will say I am bad at those types of games. I am actively bad at Metroidvanias. I had fun with this one, but I am actively bad at them. Let me be very clear. Let me be abundantly clear. Do not expect my—
Pull the lever!
So loud. Why is that so loud? Dude, you just blew out my eardrums. Fellow playing Metroidvanias. Yeah, pretty much. I am not good at Metroidvanias. I have fun with them. I think at the end of the day, though, I think most of what I have fun with those types of games is I like the not just Metroidvania. I guess like with most games that fall into categories that I don't usually play that I enjoy, like Hades being the only roguelike that I really like, or Unsighted being the only Metroidvania that I really like. With those types of things, I think it's just because like I like the world building and the story and the lore and stuff and the characters. That's kind of the whole shtick with me, with all of with like all of those categories that I don't really love playing usually, but then there's like one exception that I absolutely adore. It's like, I think I'm just a lore person. I like immersing myself in worlds and like world building and stuff, you know? I think that's just kind of what it comes down to at the end of the day. I think that's kind of just what it is that I like world building and stuff. I also like things with cool art styles and like cool gameplay styles, you know? But, you know. But I don't know. I'm willing to give other Metroidvanias a try. Much like I was willing to give other roguelites a try. Maybe I should try, like, actually playing Castlevania. Maybe I should try that. You know? I don't know. New ear cleaning technique. Yeah, apparently. I don't know why some of those are really, really loud or really, really quiet or play double. I genuinely don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know where they're playing from twice. One day maybe I'll actually try and figure it out, but like, TBH, I don't care enough right now. I don't care enough. I don't care enough to try and figure it out. We also have to finish Valhalla. Valhalla makes me so sad because, like, it's such a unique experience, you know? I wish that there was another game that had, like, a similar vibe and experience to Valhalla, but, like, the closest you could probably get is, like, Coffee Talk, maybe, but, like, even then, it doesn't embody, like, things that I loved about Valhalla. Because I like the cyberpunk vibe and stylization of the characters and like the specifics of the like character development of each character and stuff. I liked all of that a lot about Valhalla, and nothing else really does that for me, you know? I guess that's like kind of a good thing for Valhalla, that it's so singularly unique in what it does that it hasn't been replicated yet before. So I can continuously keep recommending, hey, anyone ever played Valhalla? You like Valhalla? You want to play Valhalla? You know? If there was an alternative, then people would probably switch to the alternative. So it's like kind of nice in a way, but it's also kind of bittersweet. I want to play, like, Valhalla is, I have a lot of games like this, but like Valhalla is one of those big games that I really wish I could just wipe from my memory and play from scratch again, you know? Valhalla is very much one of those. Ace Attorney is another one of those. Honestly, the Ace Attorney series, I had a great time playing those the first time. I would have loved to play those on stream if I hadn't played them forever ago. Maybe I'll do it with the Great Ace Attorney. I haven't played any of those before. I stopped playing after they became 3D because the stories got bad. I did not enjoy most of the characters and story after it became 3D. Unfortunately. But I don't know, do you guys like the Great Ace Attorney at all? Or has anyone played those? I know they're different than the original Ace Attorney stuff. Do people like those? Or is that not a series that people like? I don't know if it's Switch exclusive either. Did anyone see the news that the Steam Deck console thingy is gonna be priced like a console or priced like a PC instead of a console? So sad. Such a tragedy. Such a tragedy. I've caught bits and pieces from other streams. Have you enjoyed it at all from those bits and pieces? Does it seem interesting? The Gabe Cube. Yeah, the Gabe Cube. The PS5 was so expensive, I don't care anymore. Yeah, I mean, like, it wasn't like, I don't know, a good PC is in the thousands, and I don't think it was in the thousands. And I think people were hoping it would be closer to like $500 to $1,000, you know? But it's sounding like it's gonna be higher than that, you know? And probably a decent bit higher than that, and like, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be 800. Well, no, if it's gonna be priced like a PC, I would assume that they are going to be like around 1,000, if not higher, if they're gonna price it like a PC. That would be my assumption. But I don't know. Maybe Gabe will prove us wrong. Maybe I'm just assuming the worst out of Gabe. Maybe I just gotta put my faith into our Gabe and Savior, Gabe. But I would assume it's gonna be like in the thousands, you know? In the 1,000 plus area range, you know? Kind of disappointing, but I'm assuming it'll be around the price of the highest Steam Deck. I mean, again, maybe. I don't know, but saying it won't be console price to me says that it's going to be in the 1,000 plus category. But I guess we won't see, considering those run at 30 FPS and need to be so small. I mean, the Gabe Cube will need to be higher FPS, you know? Because I don't think people will buy it if it's like capped at like 30 FPS like the Steam Deck is, but I don't know. How much, okay, hold on, let me see. How much is the single priciest Steam Deck? Steam Deck prices. Steam Deck. Isn't it only advertised for 60? I don't know. Is it? The most expensive Steam Deck starts at $649, and it's the OLED 1 terabyte storage. Exclusive startup medium keyboard game. It's crazy. Yeah, but I'm saying doubling the FPS without needing to power an OLED screen is probably comparable. I mean, I think that you're right that is comparable, but they've said straight up it will be priced like a PC, and to me that does not say, you know, pricing it the same or similarly to the highest end Steam Deck. To me, that says we're going to be charging in the thousands, you know? Like, I agree with you. That's probably what it should be priced around. If it's going to be like a console, I think it should probably be priced around that area like a console, but I don't think it's going to if they are saying that it's going to be priced like a PC, you know? If they've confirmed that it's going to be priced like a PC, then I would expect to pay PC prices, and like decent PC prices, not like dog shit, like low-end PC prices. Which, you know, again, would be in the 1,000 area, especially since it's not mobile like the deck, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I think they also know that they could charge whatever they want for it, TBH, like, because people are still gonna buy it because it's the Steam console, quote unquote, so they're gonna still buy it. So I think they could fucking pay whatever they want, or make it however much they want. Hello, Takun, I just saw your message. Hello! We're talking about the Steam console, the Gabe Cube. I'm expecting low-end PC since it's a big box. I can be approximated in a big box. You are more than just a big box, Apop. Don't worry. You're more than just a big box to us, Apop. I'm excited for it. I'm excited too. I'm more excited for the implications of what it'll mean for the console industry as a whole than I am for the actual thing, TBH. Like, I'm excited for the actual thing, don't get me wrong. I'm very excited. But I am also very excited for the possible implications of what it could mean for the console race, and what it could mean for the future of console gaming and the future of PC gaming and stuff. I'm pretty excited for it. I think it could have some really good repercussions. I think it could also have some really bad ones, but I think it definitely could have some good repercussions, and I'm hoping for that more than anything. But yeah, I mean, people will pay whatever at this point, and I think they know that, and it's just a matter of, will Gabe and co capitalize on, what is this, a political stream now? No, we're talking about the Gabe Cube, the new Steam console. Hello, Pepper. We're talking about the new Steam console. We're excited for it. Are you excited for the Steam console, Pepper? I don't think there's much of a console race anymore. No, I don't think so. I mean, we've already talked before about Microsoft having killed off their, you know, their part of the console race, and like everyone has gone non-exclusive with PlayStation now, has given up their exclusivity, so like I don't think there's much of a race anymore. I think it's cooked. I think it's pretty cooked. Capitalize using big words. I'm a PCer. I see. You can still be excited for it. Because it's like you can bring your PC games to the big screen if you want. Although I suppose a lot of people don't really care about that, huh? At least you could spell capitalize, Pepper. If it's a big word, you did a good job at spelling it. But yeah, there's not much of a console race anymore. I think the console race was killed when Xbox killed the Xbox Game Pass, and when most companies, including Atlas and Square Enix, stopped going exclusive with their releases with PlayStation. I think once that happened, it was cooked, you know. I sit 4 inches from my monitor. I don't need a bigger screen. You're gonna hurt your eyes like that, Pepper. You need those blue light glasses. Those blue light glasses, you know? At this point, anyone who's a Steam user already has either a PC or a deck. I'm not sure who this console is for. I mean, I think it's just to... So, first of all, I know a couple of people who have a PC and a deck, and who are still excited and will still buy the console thing, because that is still a hole that they wanted filled. I don't personally think it's a big deal for me, especially how much it's probably going to cost. I don't think that's going to be a huge deal for me, because at that point I would rather just sit down at my PC or play on my Steam Deck. But I know a couple of people, and I know that that is a subsect of individuals, you know, so it's not like there's no one who that entertains. And on the other side, I think it's kind of just like, I think they're kind of just like trying to establish themselves as like the dominant force, you know? You're gonna have one by association. Oh yeah, that's right. Mod Lights is definitely gonna buy one. And I will have one by association. But yeah, I think they're kind of just trying to establish themselves as like the dominant force behind, you know, all of gaming and stuff, you know? If they can corner that end of the console market as well, then I think they've got everything down pat, you know? I think that's more of what it is. It's a flag plant. Yeah, exactly. It is just a flag plant. Also, I just saw that Pepper said I don't need eyes, I'm that good. Whatever you say, Pepper. Whatever you say. You insist that you'll be okay. I'm still gonna buy you some blue light glasses for Christmas. Just so you have them. Just in case. You gotta watch out for your eyeballs, bud. But yeah, I think it is a flag plant at this point more than anything. It's kind of them showing, hey, yeah, we're doing this and we can establish ourselves in this community now as well. And like, as well as capitalizing on that subsect I was talking about earlier of people who actually do want a Steam console. Because I think a lot of people do want a Steam console, unironically, especially from what I've seen in the community, like their response to the Steam Deck, or the GameCube announcement. I think there's a lot of people who are super excited about it, you know? So I think that they made the right call, you know? I think enough people are excited about it and anticipating on buying it that, you know. Plus if it feasibly can be used as like an alternative to a PC at that point, I'm not saying that this is the right choice. I would actively say that this is a poor choice to do, but theoretically speaking, if people really wanted to, theoretically speaking, they could just have this instead of a PC, you know, and use this as their main gaming thing. I don't think they should, but I think that a lot of people probably will, you know. So I mean, I think it's, you know, I think they've got something going, you know. But I guess it'll all depend on when it, we'll see when it actually drops, and see all of the specific specs and like see what it specifically has to offer and, all that cool fun stuff, I think until that happens, we won't, everything right now is just speculation until that happens. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll be proven wrong, Maybe I'll be proven wrong. I hope that I'm wrong, and I hope that Lights is right that it will only be around 800. But I really do think it's gonna be in the 1,000+ range at least. Your face is just speculation. Aww, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Apop. You've never been so sweet to me. How kind. Thank you. I will take that as a compliment. Oh man, hold on, I'm gonna take another drink. Okay. Anyway. Anywho. Well, yeah, that's the Gabe Cube. That's my thoughts on the Gabe Cube. I'm hopeful for it, but only time will tell what happens with it. Real quick, let me plug in my phone. They're gonna die on me, and I'm gonna be pouty and annoyed. I'm a pouty baby. Yeah, what should I buy as a souvenir while I'm on vacation? I mean, it's not like we're going out of the country, so I can't get anything like too exotic, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna try and look at some stuff, I definitely want to get a plushie. I don't know what kind, but every new place that I travel to, I always say I want to get one plushie from, one new plushie, to add to the collection. That is my shtick, that is my spiel, that is my thing with this. I want to get one new plushie at least. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to get. Actually, now that I think about it, we probably have ads coming up here soon, so let me get those out of the way real quick. I don't think most of you have them, but I think that'll be wearing off by the time I get back, or close to wearing off. A lot of the gifted subs will probably be close to wearing off. We also have a sub-exclusive chat section in Discord, in case anyone didn't know. I think it's automatic too, so you should automatically have access to it if you have the sub, you have an active sub for me. I'm kind of gonna miss this model when I get rid of it, or when I stop using it. I'm gonna miss it a little bit. There's a lot of nostalgia with it. Even if I don't feel like as connected as I should, there's a lot of nostalgia with this model. It really has been like close to... Actually, let me see real quick. I can check real quick exactly how long it's been since I started VTubing, since I actually started. Let me see. Yeah, March of 2023. So It's been... That's almost 3 years, yeah. It'll be 3 years in, what do you call it? It'll be 3 years in a couple months, yeah. It's kind of fitting that around 3 years from when I first started originally is when I'll be coming close to retiring this, you know? It's kind of fitting. It's kind of fitting, you know? But it'll be weird switching to a different one. It'll be very weird. I'll have to get used to it, but I'm sure we will be fine. I'm sure we will figure it out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, chatto? Should I... Okay, genuine question from everyone. Do you guys think we should, do you guys think that we should come up with an actual name for you guys? Like, you know, some people have, like, actual names for their chat? Like Sunshiners or I don't know, Takodachis or, you know, stuff like that. Should we have a name like that? Or should I just keep calling you guys Chatto? I think Chatto is kind of cute, but like, it's not really branded or anything. And I know a lot of people, I know several people who use that in their own streams as well. So I don't know. Do we care about branding more, or do we care about like just keeping our cute little charm, you know? Yeah, Chatto does have its own charm. Like, do we care about keeping our own cute little charm, or do we care about, you know, like coming up with a branding name, you know? I don't know. Maybe when, like, I have officially debuted as, like, a 2.0, like a full, like, everything is done debut, we can come up with something together? Maybe? Because I think it's gonna take a long time before I'm ready to, like, fully debut. I still need to, like, fundraise for everything else, because, like, I've been very fortunate to find a artist within my current price range for the design itself. That's the one that I'm working with right now. But, you know, I'm gonna need something for, like, I'm probably gonna need a little bit of help for raising the money for an actual model art and rigging and stuff, because that stuff does not, it's not cheap, unfortunately. Nebulads, Nebulasses, and Nebulae. I don't hate that. We could keep that in the back pocket, maybe. Nebulads, Lasses, and Nebulae. It might be a bit of a mouthful, but I think it's not bad. I do call you guys lads a lot, especially on Twitter. I call you guys lads a lot. I use lads as a gender-neutral term. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I just got a message that from my doctor. Let me check this real quick. Sorry. Oh god, I forgot that I start physical therapy in like 2 weeks. I really don't want to. I know I need to, but like, I really don't want to. It's just another thing to use up my time. Man. Well, chat, I might end off here, honestly. I know it's been a short stream and we didn't play much of anything today, but I had a good time chatting with you guys for a little bit. As long as I'm feeling alright by tomorrow and or Tuesday, we'll do something properly then, but I think for today I'm good. I'm gonna just like chill for the rest of the night since I'm not feeling super great. I want to see if I can recover or like not get fully sick before we leave, you know? I would love to not be taking a 7-hour drive while not feeling well. But we'll see. I don't think I'll put out I might put out a proper schedule tomorrow, maybe. But if I do, it's just gonna be a you know, very simplistic schedule because, you know, we're not doing anything next week really. Once I get back, I've got a couple of things I'm trying to get working planned, a couple of collabs and stuff that I'm trying to get set in stone, and a couple of events. Again, I'm fine with telling these things on stream. I don't want to spoil it for everyone into the public, but on stream I am fine with saying that the 350 follower Q&A will officially be next month, mid-December. We're gonna go for. I'm gonna shoot for December 13th, but it will depend. So if you guys want to put on your calendar, save the date, December 13th. That's the day that we're gonna try and shoot for. Worst comes to worst, we'll postpone it to the week after that, so exactly 7 days after that. But I want to avoid that if possible because that's gonna run close to Christmas for some people. So we're gonna try and shoot for December 13th, I believe, but we'll see. But I will be dropping an official thing on that soon. So again, be sure to come up with some good questions for me, guys. I don't wanna just like not have anything to answer. You guys gotta come up with some good questions for me. And I will post the Twitter link to the post where I'm accepting questions on Twitter. So yeah, I'll post that when it's done and post it officially for the world to see. But yeah, that's you guys' heads up. That's the big thing that we're planning for December. I'm planning a couple of like little small holiday themed things that we can do. I want to watch a holiday movie, so you guys gotta come up with a good holiday movie for us to watch together, like we did with Psycho. I like watching holiday movies with you guys. Elf. You did suggest Elf last time. You did. We'll consider Elf. For what holiday? I mean, Christmas, New Year's, you know, that stuff. Any of those types of holiday movies. You did suggest Elf. I will put Elf on the list of suggestions. We will consider Elf. But yeah, that's the plan for the rest of the year. I don't think we'll do anything super big for New Year's. Maybe something chill. But I will probably spend the actual New Year with family. But yeah, I don't know if we'll do anything for like anything proper though. And then next year, things are a bit more up in the air. It'll depend, but yeah, I'm gonna keep working behind the scenes to get some fun, cool stuff happening for you guys. I do want to do one, I know I've mentioned doing like a donathon, subathon type thing, and I do want to do one of those with this model still, so that will probably happen in the next year, at least, or probably like next 6 months or so. You can probably expect that to be fully ready and happening. So, you know, keep me in mind, and all that jazz. I'm thinking of doing it around the anniversary of me making my first post as a VTuber. Maybe not my debut anniversary per se, but like my first post as a VTuber anniversary, I think would be fun, you know? But yeah, that's kind of the plan for the rest of the next while. Yeah. Again, I promise I do still have stuff working behind the scenes. It's just, you guys don't get to visually see a lot of the stuff that I'm doing behind the scenes for a long while, unfortunately. This VTubing stuff is a lot of work, though. There's a lot of stuff that goes into a lot of things. Next year, everyday stream, 365 out of 365. I don't know about that one, Pepper. I think I'd blow my brains out after the first week. I've seen it, they're lying, chat. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. There's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes. I'm just very bad at doing it in a timely manner. My problem is that I do it in short bursts. So like I will do nothing for like a week, and then I will spend 2 days back to back doing nothing but the VTuber work that I have been putting off for like 6 hours straight, eat food, and then do it for another 5 hours, unironically. That's kind of my biggest problem, but it does get done eventually. It does get done, and it will get done eventually. So, yeah, that's me. That's for me today. I think tomorrow's stream I probably won't have be long either, just because my throat is still kind of messed up. So, okay. Well, I think we're gonna raid out into Akio because she is streaming, and I haven't gotten a chance to raid her in a while. I do think that she is kind of, I think she's doing an event with her mods, so she may not be as interactive as she could be, but that is a-okay by me. And everyone be kind and good to Akio, please, while she is streaming. I believe they're playing golfing, the golf game. Golf with Friends? Yeah, that one. So we're gonna raid out into Akio. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Again, hopefully stream tomorrow. Good stream, good stream. Thank you, thank you. Probably stream tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. Solid maybe, just depends on how close I am to being done with packing and stuff. And then I will be gone for 5 days for vacation. And then the week after that, we'll talk about that when that comes. But yeah, be prepared for the Q&A mid-December, around December 13th is when we're aiming for. And outside of that, yeah, be gay, do crime or something. I'll see you guys next time.